Stratification, or cold conditioning, is probably the most important germination technique that you'll learn. We're basically mimicking the cold and the wet of winter. So as you can imagine, a lot of plants that grow in cooler climates need this period of cold conditioning before they germinate. That way, if you have a warm day in February, they don't just suddenly send forth the sprout and then perish. The first step is taking some white sand. So you can buy play sand. This sand I collected from the beach in Bermuda. No, that's not true. This is just a play sand, or, you can also use decorative sand. But I like to use sand because it's fairly clean and free of pathogens that might be found in like wild harvested sand that would also have dirt in it and microbes that would eat your seed. So we want the sand to be moist, but not so damp that we can squeeze out any moisture. Ew, I like that sound. So now what we're going to do is scoop out a couple tablespoons and put it in a zip top bag. And then we'll add our seeds. Then press out the air a little bit. What I'm going to do is just try to get all the seeds to have contact with the sand. So then I'm going to add a tag to this. Now, I don't recommend writing right on the bag because it's going to stay in the fridge for 1 to 3 months, depending on the species you're stratifying. And that marker will eventually wear off. So I'd put it on a little sticker and then put some clear packing tape on top. So you want to put the date, and I like to put the scientific name on the label. And then you're going to take this bag and put it in a brown paper bag and put it in the refrigerator. And then I like to mark my calendar so I don't forget my little stratifying seeds in the fridge. So when you go to plant your seeds after doing this, you don't have to pick them out of the sand. You can just plant them sand and all. And in fact, the sand will help prevent damping off, which is one of the most common issues that we have with seedlings. So the sand's pretty nifty.